Dombrowski, if he's able to set guys up with his fastball and take a little off and then run it up there at 102 and run it by him. 2-2, and that's what he did. Fastball at 100, right past Alonso, who swung through it and started walking back to the dugout and said a word I can't say on the radio. And Bauer sends one out to center. Racing back is Hill. At the track. Wall. Grand slam. This is Lane Grindle. Your home for Milwaukee Brewers baseball is 95.3 WBEV.
From the Slumberland Furniture Studio, this is 95.3 WBEV Beaver Dam, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
From ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. There's a Wall Street sell-off as the Dow dropped by more than 900 points in the first half hour of trading. That was shortly after the February jobs report revealed the U.S. economy lost 90,000 jobs last month, says ABC's Elizabeth Schulze.
We'd been looking at an expectation of about 50,000 jobs added to the workforce. Instead, we're seeing almost double that in terms of jobs lost. Plus, you have the unemployment rate ticking up, 4.4% now. People who are trying to find a job, when that unemployment rate goes up, it is harder to get one. That's what that means.
Financial markets also lower for most of the week in response to the U.S.-Israeli military actions in the Middle East. President Trump said on social media the U.S. would not stop until there is unconditional surrender from Iran. ABC's Matt Rivers has the latest from Beirut, Lebanon.
The war widening here and elsewhere. Overnight, some of the heaviest bombardments that we've seen in Tehran since the war began. Eyewitnesses told ABC News it was the most intense bombing they have seen so far. One person telling us it was the closest they have come to death. And a startling warning from the energy minister of Qatar, who said that Gulf states could shut down oil production within the next few days because of this war, and that oil prices could rise as high as $150 per barrel.
And if oil prices and gas prices go up in the U.S., Bankrate's Mark Hamrick says the economic impacts would not be limited to cars on the road.
The longer crude oil prices stay higher, the longer gasoline prices stay higher, those are going to filter on through the economy because we're reliant on transportation for so many things, and that hurts consumers.
President Trump's fired Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem after a series of public missteps. Her replacement will be Senator Mark Wayne Mullen of Oklahoma, who tells ABC.
There's an opportunity to build off successes, and there's also opportunities to build off things that maybe didn't go quite as planned.
He requires Senate confirmation. You're listening to ABC News.
We'll admit, we've already thrown in the towel on the New Year's resolution.
Yeah, and we made it through dry January. But one healthy new habit we're sticking with is Active Liver from New Nordic. Did you know your liver works around the clock processing food, sugar, alcohol, and everyday toxins? All things that can really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver is designed to help protect normal liver function and support your body's natural detox process.
With trusted ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, and artichoke extract, it's gentle enough to take all year long.
No harsh cleanses, no extreme detoxes, just simple daily liver support. We really feel the difference.
Yup, more energy and the peace of mind knowing we can enjoy the good things in life while giving our liver the love it needs.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or you can find it in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now Active Liver is available at your local GNC.
Republican Congressman Tony Gonzalez of Texas says he will not seek re-election. He has been shrouded in scandal after admitting to an affair with a former aide who later died by suicide. Republicans called on him to drop out of the race. That included the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson.
Leadership put out a statement. It speaks for itself. We've encouraged him to drop out of the race for re-election. I think that is politically, that's a death penalty.
He will serve out the remainder of his term representing a district in southwest Texas. Indonesia has become the latest country to announce a ban on social media for children. A new regulation that goes into effect later this month prohibits children under 16 from having accounts on digital platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Roblox. The government citing increasingly real threats to children. Daylight saving time arrives early Sunday as most clocks go ahead by 1 hour. The time change also highlighting another area of tension.
In Canada, as in the U.S., public opposition to the twice-a-year time change has been growing. Lawmakers in one western province have listened, says Premier David Eby.
British Columbia is going to change our clocks just one more time and then never again.
Without being specific, British Columbia issued a statement saying, quote, recent actions from the U.S. have shifted how British Columbia approaches decisions that merit alignment, including on time zones. Jim Ryan, ABC News.
I'm Brian Clark, ABC.
Today's news and sports headlines are brought to you by Prairie Ridge Health. They're here for every age and stage of life. Find more info at prairieridge.health.
From the Daily Dodge News Center, I'm Terry Bell. The Waukesha teenager who killed his parents and stole their money to fund his plan to kill President Trump will spend the rest of his life in prison. 18-year-old Nikita Kassup was sentenced yesterday after pleading guilty in January to 2 counts of first-degree homicide. Tatiana Kassup and Donald Mayer were murdered last year. The judge declined to make Kassup eligible for parole, saying he doubts Kassup will ever change. A man who set fire to Congressman Glenn Grothman's Fond du Lac office last year was sentenced to 7 years in prison yesterday. 20-year-old Caden Stakowitz of Fond du Lac read a statement in court.
I was suicidal and planned on dying. I truly believe that God was with me and that he saved me. With all of the circumstances and how careless I was being, I should have died that night, but it wasn't God's will.
Stakowitz pleaded no contest to 1 count of arson. He told police he started the fire because he was angry about Grothman's support of a federal ban on TikTok. The candidates for Beaver Dam mayor disagree whether the Meta AI data center will benefit the community. Incumbent Bobby Mark and write-in challenger Al Polchinski took part in a forum sponsored by the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitors Bureau last night. Candidates for Beaver Dam Common Council, School Board, and Dodge County Board also took part. You can see and hear the entire forum at DailyDodge.com. I'm Terry Bell reporting from the Daily Dodge News Center. Submit your news tips at DailyDodge.com.
Prairie Ridge Health offers an array of trusted healthcare providers and services for everyone in your family. From routine checkups and specialty services to inpatient care at our hospital just off Highway 151 in Columbus, we make it easy to get the care you need close to home. Come see us in Columbus, Beaver Dam, Sun Prairie, and Marshall. Schedule today at prairieridge.health or call 920-623-1200. Prairie Ridge Health, inspired by you.
Today's news and sports headlines were brought to you by Prairie Ridge Health. They're here for every age and stage of life. Find more info at prairieridge.health.
Thunderstorms likely with fog and spots today. Otherwise, cloudy skies expected. High temperatures reach up to 59. Winds out of the south, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Storms likely tonight. Lows level off around 53. Cloudy skies expected with fog early. Chance of rain showers tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 56. Cloudy skies. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on 95.3 WBEV. Powered by Daily Dodge. Currently 42.
Find all the latest local news on DailyDodge.com. Presented by Saputo.
Ashley, quick question. How does my phone know exactly what food I want before I do?
Because advertising works, Wally.
That feels powerful. A little scary, but mostly powerful.
Exactly. And local businesses in our area can have that power too. With DailyDodge.com, 95.3 WBEV Radio, YouTube, and more. Businesses partner with award-winning local content that people trust. See and hear your businesses everywhere.
Everywhere like all of our different live news and talk programming?
That's right. Right there along with interviews including anyone from state politicians to neighborhood musicians. And that beautiful Daily Dodge TV studio you'll see can be sponsored too.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Well, anyway, what about sports fans?
Pair with 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV. Joining high school play-by-play coverage and passionate fans is a big win for branding a business.
How does someone get in on all of this?
Call 920-885-4442 or click Contact Us at DailyDodge.com.
Wow, it's that easy to start a great partnership for your business today.
Spring is a special season at K&B Trees, Lawns, and Landscaping. This year, we're honored to celebrate 50 years of serving Beaver Dam and the surrounding communities. For half a century, homeowners have counted on us for expert tree trimming and removal. We also handle landscaping, lawn fertilization, and weed control. We treat every yard like it's our own and every customer like our neighbor because you are one. Thanks for making K&B a part of our community for 50 years. We're proud of our history and excited for the seasons ahead.
From Beaver Dam Lake to Horicon Marsh and everywhere in between, we're talking about what's important in your hometown. This is Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Good morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Ashley Rosinski and Kale Zomer up in the WBEV studio with you this morning. And Hometown Today is presented to you by our friends over at Professional Floor Covering. Professional Floor Covering is an Abbey Design Center located at 713 Park Ave in Beaver Dam. They are locally owned, and Randy and his team are here to help you design the perfect space. They have over 1,000 samples of carpet, LVP, hardwood, tile, area rugs, and window finishings. It's so much more than floors. They have a wide selection of kitchen and bathroom countertops, cabinets, tile, shower inserts, and more. Speaking of their shower inserts, let their team help you design a shower you can unwind and relax in. From color and material choice to size and arrangement, there are a lot of design choices that need to be made before the beginning of the remodel process. They can do glass enclosures, converting a shower with glass panels indoors, which is a great way to make your bathroom space feel bigger and add a sense of luxury. They also do tub to shower conversions, and they can turn your standard bathroom into a luxurious spa with a tub to shower conversion. They also do tubs with built-in standalone features. Go to PROFLR.com for all your needs. And we are very excited to welcome in Shannon Cooley today with the Beaver Dam Tourism. How are you today, Shannon?
I'm doing really well, despite the rainy weather we're having today.
At least this weekend it'll be a little warmer, so that we do have that to look forward to.
Always leaves the sunshine and flowers. So
and
I'm
it's
good.
not snow, thank goodness. I don't know if I could do any more snow anymore. Driving me nuts. But you have some exciting events coming up at the tourism and some, exciting spring. So what's going on?
We're going to actually lead into what tourism is up to and the chamber. So right now we have a tourism grant that is available to anyone that is hosting or organizing an event in Beaver Dam. You can find that grant on our visitbeaverdam.com website. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you're going to see a menu at the bottom that says tourism grant. That application is open until March 31st, and we're hoping to announce who are receiving or awarded those grants in May. So right now is the time if you're looking for extra monies to help you with marketing and promotion of your event, because it is very specific as to what that needs to be for that tourism grant. That's the place to go. Other things that are happening here is we have our community calendar. It's always being updated, but anyone can add their community events to our calendar at visitbeaverdam.com. But we also now have a downloadable calendar that you can get when visiting the website and the calendar portion of our events April through December. Of course, that is always ever changing, and we do not update that downloadable file all the time, but it has the bulk of the events that are happening this year. That includes all of our live music at the parks, minus one. We're still waiting for one of the Jam by the Dams to be announced, but Cyple Center music as well. So lots of things that are happening on that community calendar, April through December. We are also right now working on our community and visitor guide, going through the proof reading and editing process, and that takes a little bit of time, but we're hoping to have those mailed out to residents sometime in April. So be sure to check your newspaper, because it's always tucked inside the newspaper, but we do send out 10,000 guides to residents, and the rest of those 8,000 guides do get shipped all across the state to welcome and visitor centers. So
wow,
we got a lot of
fun
stuff going on.
Tourism grant is open until March 31st, and the visitor guide will be mailed out in April. And then you have the downloadable calendar on the website, and anybody can add their events there.
Correct.
Awesome.
Yes.
And then this weekend we have some fun things. I know it's
we
Glow
do.
for Good.
Yep.
Joseph Huber Band. Yeah, it's
Yes.
a lot of fun stuff.
So the Glow for Good, we're exceptionally happy that this project came to be because of Beaver Dam leadership. And Sierra, she's a part of this Glow for Good.
I think she's setting up right now.
She
actually.
is.
yeah.
So it's a black light trap shoot fundraiser for PAVE, and it's at the Beaver Dam Conservationist Club. You can find more information. That event is out on Facebook. We are also helping co-host that event, but it's this Saturday, March 7th, Doors open at 4:30 p.m. If you're not a trap shooter, just come for the music and the food and the raffles. Trap shoot registration starts at 6 and the first squad out at 6:30. This is a 50-bird Lewis class shoot. So anyone that's in shooting, this is important. When I used to work at Milford Hills, we did the Lewis class shoots all the time. But it's $30 per person. Payouts are based on a number of participants. Shells are available for purchase. So if you don't have shooting shotgun shells, they do have them there at the Beaver Dam Conservation Club. This is open to the public, so also supports a really great cause. So this Saturday, March 7th. Other things that are going on, I'm just going to read my list. The Joseph Huber Band with the Sundowners. Sundowners are actually from Beaver Dam. They're going to be the opener for the Joseph Huber Band, and I believe one of the band members from the Joseph Huber Band is from Beaver Dam.
Kenny is, yep.
Yes, so great. So that's this Saturday, March 7th at 7 p.m. You can purchase your tickets at bdact.org. Tickets are so like $20 to hear great live music. You're getting two bands. Yep, I saw that. We shared that post.
They were
it's great.
awesome, yeah.
Continue to do that. I love that.
Yeah, it was so awesome.
So again, students $10, $20. Adults tickets are still available, and I think I have enough time to roll into our next weekend. Some of our next weekend events. So Shamrock Shop and Hop, downtown Beaver Dam, Saturday, March 14th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can visit participating businesses to discover exclusive specials, explore new favorites, and collect festive beads at every stop. So all you need to say to the shop attendant is, I'm on a lucky shopping spree to earn your beads. Mix, match, and stack your strands as you go. The more locations you visit, the more beads you'll gather. You can find more information and a list of participating businesses on our Facebook page event, and we are looking at getting that out on our website as well. The other thing that's happening, because of course, the weekend of St. Patrick's Day is our Shamrock and Bar Crawl Saturday, also Saturday, March 14th. It begins at 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Free trolley, and that trolley starts at 4 p.m. Drinks specials and participating businesses also listed on our chamber page, beaverdamchamber.com. Lists all the participating businesses, drink specials, live music that's happening, and our green costume contest again at Dragon's Den between 5 and 6:30 p.m. With Facebook, we'll be uploading all those photos of people in costumes, and the winner will be announced Tuesday. They do have a late night shuttle, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., no cost, thanks to Johnny's Lounge. And again, because safety is a huge factor, just make sure that you line up your designated driver, and we do have Safe Ride Julie's phone number on our event as well. So we want you to have fun, but we also want you to get home safe.
Yes, for sure. Do you have your costume yet for the Dragon's Den?
That is not something I normally. I'll be preparing, because tourism. I will be going to the Travel Wisconsin's Department of Tourism. So the Wisconsin Governor's Conference on Tourism is held in Milwaukee this year. Okay. So I'll be packing my bags and getting ready to head to Milwaukee that Sunday, and we'll be doing our own St. Patrick's on Tuesday night when the governor comes and does a speech that night for dinner. So
that'll be awesome. Yeah. So it's okay. It's okay. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Well, we've seen the fall downtown fest costume, so I had to ask.
Such a fun day, and everyone gets involved.
Yes.
Adults, kids, so
the whole 9 yards. It's
the
awesome.
whole 9 yards.
But we got to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll be talking about more events going on with tourism. That's next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Keep your family comfortable and worry-free with Surefire, rated Dodge County's best in heating and air conditioning. This is Tom Schwartz, your favorite home comfort specialist. Whether it's icy winters or hot summers, Surefire has you covered with expert installations, repairs, and 24/7 emergency service. With Surefire, you're guaranteed top-rated technicians, reliable service, and a cozy home all year round. Need financing? We offer flexible options to make it easy. Visit us today at surefireinc.com to schedule your annual maintenance, our free in-home estimate.
Is your business celebrating an anniversary, hosting a special event, or looking to drive foot traffic and boost your brand in the community? Then it's time to jump on board with 95.3 WBEV and Daily Dodge Brat Fries. Get ready to make room for our grills. We're inviting local businesses to become official Brat Fry hosts this season. It's a fun, high-energy way to bring customers to your location and create buzz around your business. You'll even partner with a local nonprofit organization to give back to the community while you grow. And this year's Brat Fry season season will feature attendance-based guaranteed cash prizes for fans. All will be encouraged to get their stamped cards ready and participate in all brat prize on site. Everyone can follow along throughout the season. If they get their stamped card stamped 5 times, they're entered into a random drawing for those guaranteed cash prizes.
No purchase necessary to participate in the contest.
It's great food, great crowds, and community impact. To become a host location, visit DailyDodge.com today and fire up your next event.
Energy does more than power homes and businesses. It powers progress. Whether it's supporting new businesses coming to town or helping existing ones expand, our efforts create jobs and improve the places we all call home. At Alliant Energy, we're not just meeting today's energy needs, we're building a stronger energy future for all. It's reliable, it's resilient, and it's built for Wisconsin's future. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/community growth to learn more.
Wow, it's Randy and the magical leprechaun from Professional Floor Covering. Can you fellas help me? The floors of my newest lakefront property have zero Irish luck.
Let me guess, old carpet, sad tile, and not a pot of gold anywhere.
Exactly. Unlike a rainbow in March, these floors don't sparkle or shine. Walking across them feels worse than walking under a ladder or next to a black cat.
Well, Wally, at Professional Floor Covering in Beaver Dam, we specialize in turning floors into pure gold. Carpet, hardwood, laminate, LVP, tile, you name it. We'll measure, design, and install without blowing your budget, even if you're pretending to be rich again.
Well, good, because while you're at it, I also need new countertops and cabinetry for my kitchen, bathroom, and other properties.
Of course you do. And with expert installation and top quality materials, your remodel will be smoother than a leprechaun sliding down a rainbow.
Finally, luck is on my side.
This St. Patrick's Day, strike gold in every room. Visit us in Beaver Dam or online at PROFLR.com.
But hurry, these deals won't last long.
Hey, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing together friends and neighbors on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And we are joined here by Shannon Cooley with the Beaver Dam Tourism. And we are talking about all the events going on in the community. But with the weather today, it's got me missing summer, and I know that's coming up. And there's a big event coming up soon at the Beaver Dam High School to talk about the lake and what's happening over there.
Yes.
Can you give us a little info about that?
So this is actually being hosted and organized by the Beaver Dam Lake Improvement Association and the Beaver Dam Lake District. And tourism really loves to support our lake and all the activities that can happen on our lake, including fishing and tubing. And I know that there is some concern with our lake and improvements and how we can help with that. So Building the Future of Beaver Dam Lake Management is the event Saturday, March 14th at the Beaver Dam High School Auditorium. This is free. The presentation begins at 11 a.m. with a social to follow and light refreshments. And the presentation is being given by UW-Madison Water Resources Management Program Cohort. And it's a presentation regarding their work on Beaver Dam Lake. And I think it's going to be recorded, so if you can't make it, they're going to be posting this on their website. But I highly recommend, because I'm sure there's going to be a question and answer. But the topics will include community survey results, water quality findings, shoreline assessments, lake modeling, community resources, and their recommendations and opportunities for residents to help reduce their impact and improve the health of Beaver Dam Lake. So again, Saturday, March 14th, Beaver Dam High School, 11 a.m.
So you said the UW-Madison?
Yes.
They are putting this on? So did they come in and test the lake? And
yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. And I do believe that the DNR may also have a part in all of that, because they do work with the DNR as well, but they are also working with UW-Madison, which is a great partnership.
Yeah, that is. That's awesome. I bet it was very on both sides are benefiting from that, I bet, a lot.
And I'm just going to roll in. How much time do I have?
We got about 7-8 minutes, so you're at time.
That's perfect. Yes. So we're going to roll right in. March events. We're going to talk about Bachfest at Uga Brewing Company Saturday, March 21st, which is also the day that we're hosting our Taste of Wisconsin pop-up paper ticket event. So we're going to talk about Bachfest first and what that all is, and then we'll roll right into what the paper ticket event is about. Bachfest happens noon to 10 at Uga Brewing. This is the annual tapping of their roaming goat. They're going to have live music and a beer stocklin. I think that's how you say it. And it's beer poking. And what it is they heat this iron in like a campfire. They'll have a campfire pit, and they'll heat the iron, and they stick the iron in your beer. And what it does is it heat ups the beer and caramelizes the sugars for a smoother pour and a rich caramel and toffee taste. Sarah and I both agree that it actually does kind of taste like a marshmallow.
Interesting.
Yes,
Okay.
it's really good. It sweetens the beer. So it's a fun event.
Yeah.
It will be all day. Again, noon to 10. They'll have live music, but it's a fun little and this event, Bachfest, is a celebration of spring.
Okay.
So
Great way to bring in,
Yes, exactly. And we are partnering with them because they are a brewer at our Taste of Wisconsin event. And of course, we love to support our microbreweries here in the state of Wisconsin. But we will be selling limited amount of paper tickets that day for the Taste of Wisconsin event. Tickets cost $45 per person, $225 for a 6-pack special, which includes 1 ticket free. So you're actually purchasing 5 tickets and you get 1 free. This is our early bird special happening from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. March 21st at Uga Brewing. Everyone that purchases tickets gets entered to win a $100 cash raffle prize, which is sponsored by Klodowski Real Estate. So come on down, celebrate Bachfest with us. Buy your paper tickets for Taste of Wisconsin. That's happening Saturday, June 20th, always the weekend of Father's Day.
Oh, awesome.
All right, and let's roll into some art stuff. I know that I think Dodge County Center for the Arts or Art on the Town may have been in a few days ago talking about their dam pottery throwdown that is happening here. And some of these dates, I'm just going to read this off because I had to get some clarification. So it's an actual throwdown, which is one event, and then they're doing a juried pottery show.
Yes.
So the pottery categories for the throwdown is the pottery wheel throwdown and the hand building challenges. So they have beginner, intermediate, and advanced categories for those challenges. But the deadline for registration to do so for that competition is Friday, March 27th. And you can visit Art on the Town, their website. They do have the registration there, or Dodge County Center for the Arts. That competition actually happens April 18th. So registration, deadline Friday, March 27th. The competition, April 18th. Their juried pottery show, their deadline is the same, March 27th. The categories for their juried pottery is amateur, professional, and student. And you pay $5 and you can enter up to 3 pieces, which is great. It's a juried exhibition. It will be hosted at the Dodge County Center for the Arts, and that exhibition will be open April 17th to May 3rd. So it's open to the public. People can see the pieces of artwork that were done. So such a great event, and I highly recommend to go visit your local art places to either create art or at least just to visit to see all the artwork that's being done. We'll talk about Earth Day celebrations, which we have 3 lined up, and I don't have too many details about Get to Know Your Marsh. That is actually April 18th. So at the Horicon Marsh Education and Visitor Center, they always host a Get to Know Your Horicon Marsh, so you learn all about the marsh. They have crafts there, things for kids to do, which is really great, free and open to the public. So get to know your Horicon Marsh, the largest U.S. cattail freshwater marsh in the United States. April 25th is the Beaver Dam Earth Day celebration. You can find more information also on our Facebook page as well for this. Is our regular downtown cleanup, tree planting, and celebration. Lots of activities that are being brought back every year, but they do do an annual tree planting, an annual downtown cleanup. That starts at 9 a.m. Meet behind what used to be American Bank, that is now Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, and they'll get you to work. They'll get you your gloves and your garbage bags, and it's a cleanup of the downtown. If you're a volunteer, you do get a free cookie from Great Harvest and a free book called Beaver Dan's Best Dan Fix. Tree planting and ceremony to be announced. They're still trying to figure out those details, but lots of other art activities that you can join in the fun. So that is Saturday, April 25th here in Beaver Dam. And then the Marsh Haven Nature Center that is located in Waupun, they also celebrate and have an Earth Day celebration April 25th as well. So when you're done here, you can travel out there. I'm just checking how much time. I'm always like, how much time do I have? 2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3. All right. So we have just added this really fun shopping event that's focused around Easter. Peep the Peep Downtown Shopping Event from April 23rd to 28th. Get ready for a sweet downtown adventure. Participating Beaver Dam shops will hide a colorful marshmallow peeps. Do you like those?
They're not my favorite.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Yeah, I'm like, that's fine. Leave it on the shelf.
Yeah. I could do without.
I could do without.
Yeah,
I'm kind of like the chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah,
Like I'm the peanut butter eggs.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
those are
so
good.
much.
Yep,
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'll pass on the peeps. They're great enough to hide on a shelf.
Yep.
So they're going to hide a colorful marshmallow peep somewhere inside their store, and when you find it, you can enter to win that store's drawing for a chance to win one of their prizes. So you can find more information on our Facebook page, Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center, and we'll have a list of participating businesses and what those prizes will be at each business. So April 23rd to 28th, Peep the Peep Downtown Shopping Event. And then I think I'm going to, the bulk of what I have left here to talk about after the next segment, we're going to talk about the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival. We are lining up events. We have some information that we would love to get the public involved in some of these events that are happening during the Arts and Peony Festival this year, always the second weekend of June 12th through the 14th. We'll talk about some events that are happening at the farm, at Oven's Peony Farm, as well as downtown.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll be hearing more about BD Tourism and a little bit of Feel Good Friday with Kale. That'll be next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
This is a special report from ABC News. I'm Brian Clark. President Trump said today the U.S. would not stop its military action against Iran until there is unconditional surrender. He also reiterated his message that the U.S. give final approval to Iran's next leader. ABC's Karen Travers has more from Washington.
This is a very different message than what we've heard from the president in social media videos, his public comments, where he has been encouraging the people of Iran to take back their country, as he's put it, and said that the rest will be up to them, but the Americans would support them in this effort. Now he's saying the rest will be up to you, but we're going to approve whatever that decision is.
And Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said attacks are about to surge dramatically.
Iran is hoping that we cannot sustain this, which is a really bad miscalculation for the IRGC in Iran.
This is ABC News.
Hey, it's Stacy from Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stay tuned to my friends here at 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge, live from the Slumberland Furniture Studio.
Now this news update on Wisconsin Radio Network, I'm Tad Allen. A man who set fire to Congressman Glenn Grothman's Fond du Lac office is sentenced to prison. 20-year-old Caden Stakowicz, who previously pleaded no contest to arson for the January 2025 fire, was sentenced Thursday to 7 years in prison and 7 years extended supervision. Wisconsin's high school graduation rate has climbed again. New data from the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction shows 92% of high school students graduated on time in the 2024-2025 school year. That's the highest since the state began using the four-year adjusted cohort in 2010. And the Wisconsin Cheesemakers Association reports no cheeses from the state cracked the top 20 in this year's World Championship Cheese Contest. 7 of the finalists came from Switzerland, while 2 U.S. cheeses from Seattle and Vermont made the final cut. Wisconsin will have to wait at least 2 years for another shot at the world title. Tad Allen, Wisconsin Radio Network News.
At first, it was just for fun. A little blackjack here, some slots there. A couple of scratch-offs, just a little action. I'd win a bit, lose a bit, whatever. But then it became constant. It was all I wanted to do. I was lying to my friends and family, telling myself, I've got this, when I really didn't. The truth, you don't need a jackpot to win. You just need to know when to stop. If gambling's starting to take over your time, your money, your vibe, you don't have to figure it out alone.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 800-GAMBLE-5, text 850-888-HOPE, or visit wi-problemgamblers.org. Free, confidential, and judgment-free. Gamble responsibly, and everyone's a winner. A message brought to you by the Wisconsin Lottery.
In sports, the Beaver Dam girls basketball team rolled into the sectional final with a 52-30 blowout of Port Washington last night. Kennedy Carroll led the way with 13. Emma Julka added 11. Beaver Dam will face Appleton Xavier at Sheboygan South Saturday at 1 o'clock. The winner goes to the Division II state tournament. Tip set for 1 o'clock on Daily Dodge TV and ESPN Beaver Dam. Hartford in Division I, Lomira in Division IV, and Fall River in Division V also won their sectional semifinal games yesterday. They'll all play for a trip to state on Saturday. Beaver Dam boys basketball team hosts DeForest tonight in a D2 regional semifinal, 6:45 the broadcast time on Daily Dodge TV and ESPN Beaver Dam. You can see all of tonight's regional matchups on the sports tab at DailyDodge.com. Beaver Dam High School bowling teams in Wausau for the state tournament this weekend. The Beaver Dam powerlifting team is in the Fox Cities this weekend for their state tournament. A pair of Beaver Dam High School girls hockey players were honored by the Girls Wisconsin Hockey Coaches Association. Sophomore Brenna Rhodes was named first team All-State. Junior Emerson Damon was named honorable mention. Longtime Packer president and CEO Bob Harlan passed away yesterday. He was 89 years old. Brewer baseball this afternoon. Brewers and the Diamondbacks 2 o'clock over on ESPN Beaver Dam. That's your Daily Dodge Sports Center. I'm Wade Bates on 95.3 WBEV.
Hear the latest from local newsmakers on Community Comment. Weekdays at 10 a.m. on 95.3 WBEV. Powered by Daily Dodge.
Thunderstorms likely with fog and spots today. Otherwise, cloudy skies expected. High temperatures reach up to 59. Winds out of the south, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Storms likely tonight. Lows level off around 53. Cloudy skies expected with fog early. Chance of rain showers tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 56. Cloudy skies. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on 95.3 WBEV. Powered by Daily Dodge. Right now, it's 43 degrees.
Your life's always on the go, so your thermostat should be too. With programmable and Wi-Fi thermostats from JB Mechanical, you control comfort from anywhere. Running late? Heading up north? Just grab your phone and adjust the temp before you even walk in the door. JB Mechanical installs smart thermostats that fit your lifestyle, at home, at work, and everywhere in between.
This is so convenient.
Let your thermostat work for you. JB Mechanical, smart comfort made simple. Give them a call or check out jbmechllc.com.
Hi, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing you Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hi, Kale. How are we?
Hi, Ashley. I'm great. It's Friday. I'm pretending that there's sunshine outside because there's not. But super excited for our brand new segment, Feel Good Friday. Every Friday, we're going to bring you a story or two to help you feel good for the day because maybe it's been a long week and you just need to feel good. So our first story today takes place in a classroom where a fifth grader had to go to extreme lengths to catch a mysterious snack thief in their classroom. This kid's mom is on TikTok and she says that the trouble started when the snack that her mom packed every day kept disappearing from the front pocket of her backpack. She attended a small private school with about 20 kids, and the bag was stored in a cubby during class. At first, she thought maybe the snack had just fallen out, but after several days and confirming that her mom had indeed packed the snack, it became pretty clear that someone in the class was stealing it. So she tried everything to stop the culprit. Now, I know this starts on a down note, but it ends with a good chuckle. First, she wrote a threatening note and left it inside the backpack that read, quote, "You steal my snack, you die." The very next day, the snack was gone, and so was the note. Yep. She and a friend even tried keeping watch on the cubbies and hiding the snack in different pockets. Nothing worked. It kept disappearing. The breaking point came when the thief stole some homemade cookies that her mom had baked and packed for her. That's when the student decided to escalate the situation. After school one day, she lined the inside of her backpack pockets with thumbtacks.
Oh, my gosh.
Hoping whoever reached inside would get a painful surprise. Turns out not even that could stop the mystery thief. Nope, got away with it again. And apparently they couldn't identify somebody with, holes or scratches on their hands. So next she tried a different tactic. She tried filling a baggie with dog food and leaving it in front of instead of a snack. Maybe that would frighten them off. Still nothing. Yeah. attempted a moral approach, slipping Bible verses about stealing in the bag. That didn't help either. Eventually, she gave up and stopped bringing snacks to school altogether. Then one day, a friend mentioned bringing homemade sugar cookies with bright green frosting. And sure enough, they disappeared during snack time. However, at recess that day, the mystery was finally solved when the girls spotted a classmate whose mouth was stained bright green. So they found the culprit, but it gets a little funnier. So the teacher did a little investigating, and it turns out the student that had been stealing the snacks had recently been told by a doctor to avoid gluten because of stomach issues. So this student's mom started packing her gluten-free snacks, but she couldn't stand them. So for weeks, she had just been secretly stealing everyone else's snacks and eating them. Which I laugh as a parent because I'm like, yeah. And although that's got to be frustrating for the mom of the student that was stealing because they're like, okay, stop giving your kid gluten and the stomach issues get better. And now the mom, the stomach issues probably continue. The mom's like, well, that didn't help. And now she knows different. So that was funny. Locally, too, want to mention Beaver Dam Loaves and Fishes. Great group here in Beaver Dam. We've had them on the program. They serve a free community meal every Tuesday over there at First Lutheran Church. And this past Tuesday, they set a new record by serving 1,055 meals on Tuesday night, which is incredible. They were serving up chicken cordon bleu. That was sponsored by Marshfield Medical Center Beaver Dam Community Health Subcommittee. And this next Tuesday, March 10th, they'll be serving up spaghetti from 4 to 5:30, and that's going to be sponsored by Bev and Bob Schwach. So good story there. And Shannon, I know you got a good one locally, too, to share recently. That's something that really kind of neat happened.
I actually have two. So we'll hit on the Beaver Dam Area Giving 100, who announced, and if you're not familiar with them, they're a group also started from Beaver Dam Leadership Beaver Dam, and they created a nonprofit, and you can give $100. It's $400 a year, and it goes into a grant that local nonprofits can apply for. And this year's $7,500, that's how much they made from local people giving. $7,500 went to PAVE, which is fabulous. So, and I know that was much needed because they're revamping and their space, and so that's such a great feel good. And also Beaver Dam Lions Club. Last week they delivered 2 sets of eyes. So awesome. I think that's such a great story. Libby, who works with me, she was one of the people that got to deliver the eyes to the hospital. And I did not know that there was a second one that was done that week too. So
wow, that's awesome. All right, well, Kale, anything else?
No, I think Shannon's got a few more things to share coming up here.
She does. Let's hear it.
All right, we're going to actually roll in. I know we talked about the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival, but happening the same weekend is a Civil War History Weekend that will be happening at Edgewater Park, and those dates are June 13th and 14th. And this has actually been done before. Quite a few years ago, they have done this. It's an encampment. They set up just like the Civil War. They have tents set up. They have artillery. So it's a weekend of living history with Civil War reenactors portraying camp life, infantry drills, and authentic battles. You can bring the whole family for an educational, exciting look into America's past. It's a free event, again, June 13th through the 14th at Edgewater Park. So mark your calendars. That's also on our community calendar as well. And we're going to roll right into Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival, always happening the second weekend of June. This year, June 12th through the 14th, and lots of activities happening. We are always adding new activities. We try to every year, and you're going to see a lot of the same things this year as well from past years. But we're going to first talk about our art market, which happens on Maple Avenue. The street is closed during that time on Saturday, June 13th, and our applications for art vendors are still open. So just be leery. It's an application process. It is juried, so we do look at your work to make sure it's very art focused. So artists are welcome to apply. That is open until Wednesday, March 25th, or until we fill the street. So again, open the art market. You can email info@beaverdamchamber.com to learn more information, or give us a call at Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center. We're going to talk about also our yarn bombers. We do have a yarn bombing group, and if you're not familiar with yarn bombing, it's a group. This is our third year decorating the Stooges fence. If you're here during the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival, Stooges fence gets completely covered with all kinds of fun things that our crocheters and knitters have pieced together. Last year there was a big butterfly. They did all kinds of flowers that wrap the fence and vines. This year they have chosen a project, and it's going to be covering the caboose. So if you're familiar with the caboose by the Dodge County Historical Society, they would love to wrap that caboose, at least one side, with what we call, and most crocheters I think are used to the granny squares. And we do have information on that too. You can find at visitbeaverdam.com under the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival event. They do also have a yarn bombing Facebook group that you're more than welcome to join, but they're just squares, 6x6 squares, pieces, which they'll be stitching together to cover the caboose. So more information about that. I think you were here last year.
Yeah, I was in July.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was still up. I'm trying to remember.
I think they left it up a little longer. I'm not sure if it was through July. I know it rained after the event, which is great. We don't like it to rain during events.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
And last year we had our Taste of Wisconsin the same weekend, which will not be happening this weekend, thankfully. So we can breathe in between weeks. But we are asking people to donate. This is a great stash busting project. You can donate those pieces, 6x6 pieces, to the Chamber of Commerce. Just drop off anytime during business hours, and we will take those pieces and put them and stitch them together. You're also more than welcome to join us for the hanging and stitching as well. So all that information you can find at visitbeaverdam.com, or just give us a call at the Chamber of Commerce. There are also some books on there on how to stitch the granny squares or patchwork squares, however. But we're not fussy. We just want to make sure that they're pastel colors. So it kind of goes with the theme of flowers, and anything can be stitched on those squares. You can see I have examples here.
Yeah,
And
those are beautiful.
We do have a PDF that you can also download too, that's on the website of all this information. So yarn bombing, that is happening again this year. Our Peony Art Contest is also happening again, organized by the Dodge County Center for the Arts. You can sign up now for the Art Peony Contest through May 26th, and they do have prizes for that as well. First place is $200. And the dates too for entry, so key dates are May 26th. That is the last day to submit art, and your art can be any medium. It doesn't have to be painting. We've seen lots of different things over the years. Wood burning, we've seen pottery, we have seen glasswork. So whatever your art thing is, create something that is flower peony-like. And you can enter that contest on the Dodge County Center for the Arts website, which is dodgecountyarts.org. You can also find that information out on visitbeaverdam.com. It's part of the event for Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival. It is $10 per entry. For DCCA members. For non-members, it's $30, but that $30 also includes a 1-year Dodge County Center for the Arts membership. So then you just automatically become a member. The Peony Exhibit and Contest Gallery opens on May 27th, and the exhibit will be on display from May 27th through June 20th. A public reception and opening will be Sunday, June 14th from 1 to 3 p.m., which is part of the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival weekend. This year, I am proud to announce that this has kind of been in the works for the last couple of years. We're hoping that someone would jump on and take this competition on, but we're also doing a chalk art competition. This is organized by Trinity Lutheran Church. More details coming soon, but we're hoping to hold the competition over by Rotary Riverwalk Park, which is also the home of our Wisconsin Heritage Peony Garden, which is an APS, so it's an American Peony Society reference garden. Only one of 8 exist in the United States, so definitely check that out. I would say the best time to check out that peony garden would be the end of May. Depending on weather, if it continues like this and it's warm, the peonies are going to come through faster, just like everything else. But that chalk art competition, you're going to find more information on our website as well, and how to get signed up and how to register. So we're super excited to add that to our Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival event. Oven's Peony Farm will be open starting June 10th through the 14th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Grab your $5 parking tickets. There is no fee to see their 2,000 peonies, hundreds of varieties. It's really is a great place to, and it's only, 2 weeks. You have a very short time period to see them in bloom. So again, June 10th through the 14th, Oven's Peony Farm. They're also doing our Picnic in the Peonies again. Tickets are available right now. Live music. They got a great dinner spread this year, and I highly suggest doing that experience. It's a lot of fun. And this year they're also offering a peonies and parasols on Friday, June 12th. That's at 5 p.m. They also have live music during that time. They'll be handing out parasols, and they'll have desserts and refreshments, and it does have a Bridgerton theme. Ooh. So wear your dresses. So a lot of fun. You can find more information. Again, visit beaverdam.com. You'll even find information about what's happening at the farm.
Awesome. Well, we are out of time, but thank you so much, Shannon, for joining us today and telling us all about the fun stuff coming up here in Beaver Dam. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having me. It's always a good time, and also lots more events, so go out there and grab that calendar.
Yes, make sure you go to visitbeaverdam.com for all your questions and wonderings, yes? But when we come back, Kale and I will be talking about what's going on this weekend in Beaver Dam. We got some exciting high school sports going on, but that's next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
You know that moment when the fridge is looking empty and then you hear about a sale like this? It's the 3-day sale at the market at Beaver Dam. Thursday through Saturday only, and it's time to load up. Start in the meat department, 85% lean ground beef, just $4.99 a pound, sold in 10-pound tubes. Family pack bone and pork chops are $1.69 a pound, and chicken tender family packs are only $2.49 a pound. Feeling fancy? USDA prime top sirloin is $9.99 a pound, and USDA boneless ribeyes are $14.99 a pound. Then swing through produce. Strawberries 2 for $5. Crisp Pink Lady apples, just 99 cents a pound, and assorted squash are 99 cents a pound too. Pineapples $2.88 each, plus 5-pound russet potatoes, only $1.49. 3 days only, this Thursday through Saturday. Don't just shop, stock up and save at the market at Beaver Dam.
As we go through this season of renewal, I'm thankful for St. Vincent de Paul. For 7 weeks, I'm sticking to fish, rice, broccoli, and water. That's it. But here's the catch, literally. For every 100 food items donated to help neighbors in need, I get a short break from that fish diet. Drop off your donations at St. Vincent de Paul or right here at 100 Bill McCollum Way. You can also shop, save, and support their mission. Let's make a real difference in our community.
God bless from your friends at St. Vincent de Paul.
So many great things come from summer in Wisconsin. Sunshine, fairways, and a chance to make a real difference. Join Good Karma Brands on Friday, June 5th for the Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon for the Kids Golf Outing at Beaver Dam Country Club. A day where every swing supports kids who need it most. Check-in begins at 8 a.m. with a shotgun start at 9 a.m. Grab your foursome for just $350, including 2 carts and lunch for 4. After your round, stick around for food, snacks, raffles, scratch-offs, and plenty of chances to win big, including 50-50 raffles, where $10 gets you 10 tickets. Not a golfer? No problem. Whole sponsorships are available and make a huge impact. The deadline to register is May 15th. Get all the details and sign up now at DailyDodge.com. Every dollar raised benefits the 2026 Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon. Because this day isn't just about golf, it's for the kids.
Hey, this is Randy from Professional Floor Covering, welcoming you back to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
So yeah, you can walk through. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. How are we, Kale?
Doing good. It's a Friday. Wish the weather was a little different. Wish the forecast for tonight in particular was a little different. But, keep your ear to 95.3 WBEV. Keep an eye on the weather page at DailyDodge.com, presented by Surefire. Some storm systems moving through the area today. They're kind of going through a few rounds. I think we've kind of neared the end of that first round of heavy rain. And then this afternoon between 2 and 6, we're going to see probably another round that could bring potentially some severe stuff, maybe some higher wind gusts, a chance of some hail. And then tonight, kind of overnight, is where they're really kind of looking right now to the best chance for some severe stuff. And our area has been upgraded a little bit since a couple of days ago. So I think we're at the 2 out of 5 threat category from the National Weather Service. So just keep an ear out, and of course we'll keep you covered on the latest and what's going on. So got that going on. I know Shannon obviously talked about a lot of great stuff going on this weekend. You got Glow for Good tomorrow. You got Joseph Huber Band at BDACT.
Yep.
Also want to mention, I'll put in a plug for Sunday at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. The One Voice Children's Chorus spring show is coming up on Sunday. That's at 2 p.m. The cool part about that too is tickets are $10 for adults. Students are just $5, and those are general admission. So you just get your tickets, and then you pick your seat when you get there, which is kind of cool.
Ooh,
so
awesome.
And I'm know the kids. I'm biased. My oldest is in the One Voice, but I that's why I know they've been working really, really hard.
Yeah.
They're really excited about this show too, because it's like a Western theme, and they're really, really excited about that. So come on out, support the kids, see some great music on Saturday. Should want to mention too, last night the Beaver Dam Chamber held their Spring Candidates Forum over at the Legion Building. Daily Dodge TV was out there, so if you missed it, there was candidates for City Council to Districts 8 and 12 in Beaver Dam. You had the Beaver Dam mayoral race, Beaver Dam School Board, and County Supervisor candidates. So if you missed it, you want to learn before you head to the ballot box next month, make sure you watch that back on Daily Dodge TV. And then, Ashley, we've got some high school sports coming up tonight and tomorrow.
We do. So tonight is Beaver Dam boys against DeForest at home. That'll be on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Then tomorrow, the girls did win last night by a lot, Kale. 52-30.
Can't say that was a close one.
No. They beat Port Washington at Homestead, so a drive as well. But they won. They play tomorrow as well, or they play tomorrow at 1 against Xavier at Sheboygan South. The winner, it's a sectional final. The winner goes to state. And then if the boys win tonight against DeForest, they will also play tomorrow, but they will play at night. And that will be both those games will be on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
And we know, in the postseason here, especially with basketball, things move very, very fast.
Yes.
A lot of these Thursday to Saturday or Friday to Saturday turnovers. Best way to keep track. You're like, I don't remember what they said. Did they say it was going to be? Best thing you can do is go to the sports page, dailydodge.com.
Yep.
The schedule's up there. Obviously, our sports team is, writing stories and letting you know when the next games are. So keep track of things over at the sports page at dailydodge.com.
Yep.
Also, we'll mention one more time, Ashley, that starting on Monday, coming up on Monday, we're going to be opening up registration for our Milwaukee baseball bus trip presented by Meadlick Law, and that's going to be for Thursday, April 16th, as Milwaukee takes on Toronto. It's a 12:40 first pitch, $70, includes your loge level seat ticket, as well as deluxe motor coach transportation to and from the game, and your bus driver gratuity is in there as well. So again, we'll open registration this coming Monday morning. Come on in, stop at our studios, 100 Bill McCullum Way, between 8:30 and 4:30 to get signed up for that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be, yes. Next Monday.
Next Monday.
The 9th. Not today. Monday.
Yep.
But that'll do it for us on Hometown Today. We will be back same time, same place on Monday. Make sure you check out the games tonight for high school sports on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. But otherwise else, that'll do it for us on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam and Water.